let's talk about these acquisitions. So were you acquiring the companies and the talent came with them, or was this specifically focused on the talent at those companies and integrating them into Uniphore?
Well, we're very excited, first of all, with these two acquisitions. They bring a lot of technology to us and the people, the talent. But why were these important for us right now? The state of AI adoption in business is at a very interesting point. There are some industry reports talking about AI agents are not going to succeed and majority of them are going to fail. What we see at Uniphore, over 2,000 customers, while we're not seeing a broad-based adoption of agentic AI in businesses, we're seeing very deep adoption in specific industries and use cases. We're seeing a Big Four consulting firm change its entire business model and codifying their knowledge in small language model, fit-for-purpose AI agents. So customers look to us at Uniphore, and they want very high-velocity AI innovation, especially in agentic AI. And these two acquisitions, Orbi AI and Autonom8, give us a huge shot in the arm of taking this new innovation back to our customers, and talent, which is very scarce right now in the industry. We get a big turbo boost to our engine as well.
All right. Talent is scarce, according to you, and it seems like it's very competitive. You have to pay up for the talent. At the same time, it's not really clear what companies are going to use generative AI for, or AI, even enterprise AI, what they're going to use it for. How do you know you're hiring the right people if you don't completely know all the applications that companies are going to use AI for?
That's an interesting point you're leading me, Frank. The state of AI research in the industry is at a fork in the road, and we have two paths ahead of us. One part of AI research is going after super intelligence. Companies like OpenAI and Grok are chasing this ambition. The second fork in the road are fit-for-purpose AI companies like Uniphore. We are going after business AI, delivering productivity and automation to businesses. Anthropic is delivering coding efficiency and Copilot. Perplexity is going after search. AI research talent, a lot of people don't understand, happens to be very mission-driven. And at this point, the AI talent, which is very scarce in the industry, is choosing to either go down the path of super intelligence and get very excited about that mission, or they're getting very excited about working with companies like Uniphore, which are every day delivering real business applications to over 2,000 customers. And we have an opportunity to keep innovating at a high pace right now.
All right. So you want to innovate at a high pace. I got to ask, you're competing with a lot of big tech companies like a Meta and Alphabet, OpenAI. How are you getting talent outside these acquisitions? Obviously, an acquisition is one thing. But how do you compete with them when they have billions upon billions of dollars to throw at this talent?
Well, like I said, AI researchers, a lot of people don't understand. Compensation is obviously important in any field, but AI in particular is at a point where these researchers, these engineers, the people who understand the deep science of AI and can apply to business, that's a very tiny talent pool. And this talent pool is very mission-driven. At Uniphore, we give them the opportunity to join forces with us, work with the mission of delivering automation to over 2,000 businesses, several of which are Fortune 500 companies, and make real impact in the job of these people. So how would we know that AI is working, Frank? We just came out in the US from the Labor Day weekend. It gave me a chance to spend time with my family. A friend I know was playing football, etc. And what if in a couple of years, if we have to assess if AI is working or not, in the US, if we have 3 or 4 more long weekends because of AI, we will know we are delivering productivity in business. And that's the mission that we are able to use to attract the best and the brightest in the industry.
As you talk to me about your relaxing weekend, it leads me to another question. Why is your weekend so relaxing? When are you going public? How come you're not getting ready to do that? We're seeing a lot of action in the public markets. Why isn't Uniphore one of those companies?
Well, two separate topics. Do I believe that the public markets are beginning to open up in a good way for tech IPOs? Yes, we are beginning to see some very interesting IPOs. And my friends at both exchanges tell me that the pipeline for tech IPOs is very healthy. There's a lot of anticipation for some mega IPOs. Companies like Databricks and Canva and Stripe might be in the pipeline. At Uniphore, again, we've always said that we'll go public when it feels right, when the time is right, when the markets are right. Right now, if I can grow my customer base from 2,000 to 4,000 to 8,000, that's a recipe for me to keep attracting the best and the brightest talent. And I think if I continue down that path, going public at some point would be a natural outcome.